Hello and welcome back to the farm. Today we are going to be getting into this beast. Dad has already headed out to the field. He's going to be doing the carting for me. But we're going to be jumping in the cleaner. We're going to be jumping in the gleaner. And yeah, heading out and getting the corn done, which is why we have our header on here as well. So this is a nice big header. It is a Quasar Capello HS16 40-foot header. It's been coloured to match. We purchased it in the colours to match the Combine, and yeah, it should do quite well. It's a nice width on this. So let's jump in. Start her up, and away we go. So the field we're going to be doing is just outside here. Oh, it's quite a wide header. Even folded up, this is quite a wide header. And you can see, why have we got this traffic jam? Looks like Dad is not quite far enough off the road. So we're going to have to go through here. No, he is. Somebody has stopped to, must be stopped to chat with him by the looks of things. The traffic certainly is not moving, so I don't know what's going on there. We are going to unfold our header like so. There we go. And I'm going to lift it up as well. Because, yeah, there we are. Right, and we'll get the combine started. We're going to keep the auger out. We've got no trees or anything here that I'm worried about. So let's start her up, and away we go. And yeah, this is, as I said, this is a nice wide header. Does well on this combine, and really makes a quick meal of anything we're harvesting. Absolutely breezes through. We got it looks like we've got pretty good. Yeah, pretty good yield coming in on this, so that's really good. So we'll just keep that coming in. This is all, we harvest this to go to the ethanol plant. It normally goes by train, but sometimes we find that some of the other places around here like to give us a good amount of money instead. So we'll see. We'll see where it's going to take it in at time it comes to sell it. We don't tend to run. We don't tend to do any of our stuff under contract, to be honest. We tend to sort of take our chances a bit, which may not be the safest way for us to sell our crops. Oop. I missed the edge. We want to get all of this in. There we go. Yeah. So we don't actually sell any of our crops under contract. We have various people who, once we know how much we have to sell at the end of the year, we will contact. We seem to again have had a weed problem in this field. So I need to, next year what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some, make sure that our weed control is a lot better. Because whatever we've been using this year is not good enough. Nowhere near. So that's going to affect our yield. So that's not great. We're actually doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy with this. It's a good amount. I would suspect that Dad will be catching up with us soon. And coming to empty. There we go. But yeah, we'll knock these headlands out. We'll take out a couple of headlands with this width. We'll have plenty of space to turn. And of course, we don't have anything at the edges of the field here. So 2 should do it. Just trying to keep my ear out. Looks like the traffic is cleared. And that suggests to me that Dad has stopped nattering to whoever he was nattering to. And has started to catch up. I'm going to put my auger out. Because we're in a position. In fact, I can hear the 7710 pulling up beside us, so that's even better. Well, I think I could. Can't see him in the mirror at the moment. Yeah, there he is. That's not Dad. Who's in the tractor today then? Maybe he's not able to do it. That looks like Susie. Okay. My younger sister seems to be carting for me today. Dad must have called her up late on. Nobody told me. That's a bit embarrassing. That's going to cause a little bit of traffic jam. That's sitting on the roundabout there, but that's good. Okay, so Susie's been nattering to somebody. Oh well. That's okay. It's good to see little sis helping out there instead of my dad today. I'm slightly surprised by that, but that's all good. So I'm guessing he got called away on something and called her up. We do. So it's a real family farm here. I mean, she doesn't live too far away. She lives a few fields over. Helps out here. Her husband also actually does some farming around here. His name's Harry. And it must be that they're not too busy on their farm today, because she normally helps him out. So evidently, yeah, Dad's got called away somewhere, and he's called Susie up, and I'll have to thank her later. But it's always a little bit, who doesn't tell me who's carting for me? I mean, that's a little bit ridiculous. Anyway, so. Yeah, as you can see, we are making a light work of this field at the moment. We should get, we're getting, despite these weeds, we're getting a decent yield off here. So I'm fairly happy with this. And if we can keep going, that will work out nicely. Oh yeah, so I wanted to tell you exactly what was going on and why it's a little bit of a surprise, and I think I'll probably show you exactly what was going on next vlog. But after one of you guys made a suggestion in the comments, I've contacted somebody, and we're gonna try something out, and so we're gonna have something on demo in the near future. That should help us out, and should maybe streamline things a little bit around the farm. It will also take a little bit of pressure off something that we have, and maybe help us retire something. Ooh. But we'll see what effect it has. It's yeah, well, I'm not going to say much more than that, but other than say we're going to have something on trial in the near future. We're going to see how it works out on the farm, and if it works out well, then... Oh. You hear Susie coming up. If it works out well, then we'll probably make it a permanent addition. Speaking of which, I really like the Lely mowers, so I'm making inquiries about selling our current mower setup and replacing it with a set of the Spalding mowers. The set we have, being a demo set, probably will be pretty good for us. So I'm pretty much thinking that we're going to try and keep a hold of those. They should be slightly cheaper because they're a demo set. So that will be good. And it just speeds things up on the farm, which is really great. There we go. That is empty. Yeah, we're empty, so that's good. And we'll take one more headland out, and then we're going to cut into the middle of the field. There's quite a big, yeah. And we're just basically just going to open up the middle of the field. It's not a huge field beyond that. Oops. Slightly too far in. Let's get this lined up on that and pull these in here. There we go. So yeah, all pretty good. I'm very, very happy with this and how it's going. Absolutely great harvest. Certainly not going to be enough to fill up our gravity wagon, I think. I think we may have to... I think what we're going to do is we're going to sort of double up on the crops next year. So that we make sure that we have enough to make a good impact with what we have in our trailer. I think that's going to be something of a necessity. There we are. Right. Yeah, cutting in. It's going through. Again, it's cutting through here really nicely. And we've got a very nice... it's a decent yield. It's not the best. And as I said, the weeds are affecting it. Are affecting it fairly badly. But the combine is running nicely. And it's taking it in. And it's working well. So we are going to turn around. There we are. There we go. Yeah, she's coming up the middle. We'll go in here. Like so. Yeah, that's got it. Try and feed this in as well as we possibly can. And that's good. We've emptied again, and Susie's headed back off to the farm, I think, to empty. I think she was pretty full. The trailer was pretty full at that point. We are going to have a little bit more on the trailer, so that's good. Maybe another third of a trailer full, I think. Yeah, we're filling up nicely in here now. And it has worked. It's worked really quite well today. I'm pleased. As I said, other than the weeds, I'm pleased. I need to see what it is. This is the thing. So this isn't the first field we've had a weed problem on this year. So whatever we've been using has not worked, and we do have a weeder. So I'm hoping to catch most of our weed issue early next year, and try and sort that out. But yeah, we have a definite weed issue on the farm this year. So I'm gonna weed it. I'm also gonna spray because yeah, we need to sort this out properly and get it going and get it, you know, sorted so that we can maximise the shield. Not great from that point of view. We're not gonna put corn in here this year. This field we need to get a plough onto. The corn will make the corn's going to make this really hard and really tough to plant into, and that will affect our yield as well. So we'll get this field. We're going to get this field ploughed this year. We're also going to get our. We're also going to get everything sorted from the point of view of. We're not going to fit this all in. No, we're not going to fit this all in. So we'll give ourselves a good overlap. Yeah, it's so yeah. As I said, we need to maintain the ground here. We will probably try and spread some manure on here, and then plough it in. So that will be good for the field here. We don't actually have enough manure from our cows each year to do every field on the farm. We normally have enough to do sort of 1 or 2. So we're going to be doing this field. Yeah, and we tend to do it on the fields that we get the plough out on. Tends to put a lot of nutrients back into the soil, which is great. And then we use solid fertilizer on the rest because you know that's really sort of the situation we have. And there we go. So we'll empty out. There we go. Lift up our header. Not much left to do. And down we go. Perfect. Right. Right. So yeah, only a thin row left. But we'll pick this up quickly, and yeah, fairly decent amount. And I'm happy with that. I'm happy with how that's gone. As I said, weeds a little bit much, but otherwise all good. Next time we should have something a little special for a vlog. I think we're going to try something out. You guys will get to see it and see what my thoughts on it are. But it should be pretty good. I think it's going to be something that should be pretty useful around the farm, and it's going to change the dynamic of things a little bit. There we go. Let's get that out. Susie's coming up now. There she comes. And we just need to empty this out. And that's where I'm going to finish off this vlog. I hope you have enjoyed the corn harvest. All that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for the latest videos from the farm, please subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.